What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Juwan Neal and we have a unboxing today. This has been many years in waiting. Oh my god, it's what, past midnight right now. I'm recording this video, so it's Tuesday right now. Yeah, this is a really awesome thing. So what we have here is a giant box, okay? A giant box with line 6. For anyone that's ever ordered one of these, you already know what this is. I needed me a new effects processor when I do live shows and such. Just seemed like the best option for me. I had a line 6 pod HD 300 and that thing was super amazing, but it died on me. You know, it just one day the volume on it was just so low and I couldn't crank it anymore. I'd be at max volume in it and it's like I'm playing to myself, you know, just like my little space, you know, and try to bring that live, forget it, man. Recording, I couldn't record. It was pretty useless, and just never understood why it did it. I just didn't know what was going wrong. I mean, if anyone had you know, a pod HD 300 and like you had the same experience and you know, let me know down in the comments, because I'd love to know. I'd love to know. But moving on to bigger and better things, we got the line 6 Helix LT. Boy, oh boy. Oh, I'm super excited. Just look at that. Oh, something fell in there. Maybe a power supply. Just look at that. You see that little diagram they got on there? It's not really little, it's pretty big. It's pretty massive. And like right here, you got the I/O. Right here, look at that. Helix LT amp and effects processor. I have waited so long, man. Trying to do live shows now is gonna be cakewalk. Absolute cakewalk. Now, for sure there's gonna be like, you know, curve with trying to figure out like how to get my tones right and stuff. This is a step in like a bigger direction. I don't even know, can I say that? Bigger direction? Better direction? The path has changed. We are on a new course and it's awesome. Let me see if I got any what do I got? Ah yes, the good old trusty Millennium Falcon. This is what I use to cut open boxes. You use the little tips of the Millennium Falcon to cut the tapes. Is it effective? A little bit. So, here we go. Little giant door. Look at that on the camera, man. It's ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. Years of freaking waiting, man. Years of waiting. I've had to literally struggle, you guys. I've had to struggle. I haven't played that many live shows, you know, for personal reasons. But like the ones that I did get to play, I did everything in my power to, you know, give it 110%, right? And 110% when it came to like the sound quality and what I was capable of doing with the sound and effects processing. I got me a MacBook and it's been an absolute workhorse. You know, I got right into my DAW, automated effects, and that was working for me for a little bit. You know, the only thing that I'm not all that fond of when it comes to automation is, at least with the way I'm doing it, is a lot of it is very, very manual. Very, like, I gotta, tedious work. I gotta start from the beginning of the song, and as I'm going through the song, switch through the different presets, and things can go wrong when doing that. You know, you gotta make sure that the volume of the song is good. You gotta make sure the volume of the effects that you are using are good. Because if it's not good, you could wind up with a song and your rhythm tone is just too loud, or your lead tone is too quiet, or it's blowing out the entire mix, and it just wasn't really, you know, it just wasn't really doing it. And automation is baked. That stuff is baked in. You know, again, with the way I was doing it, not many tutorials on, you know, how to automate effects to where it would work well with my setup. So there was that. Then there was me getting a MIDI controller to kind of simulate having a effects processor, right? It's just, I got these 4 little switches on a very nice board. Very, very tiny, compact, to just throw it in the bag and we're good to go with a cable. The only problem with that is that I needed to be tethered to the laptop, which I did not want. What wound up happening was I was winding up in situations where I needed to have the laptop on the floor in front of me as if it's my, you know, effects unit, and this is running my whole show. This is running all the songs. It's running the plugins that I have to play from, and then I have the switch, which is, you know, wired to it. And there were wireless options, but I wasn't comfortable with the thought of, you know, should it die? Or should I get some sort of interference? The whole show is, you know, kind of, it's done. You know, you can't really do anything at that point. Going from there to now this big step in the right direction, for sure. That stuff was so hard, man. That stuff was so difficult. Trying to figure out things on the spot when anything went wrong. But now all that's gonna be in the past now. Don't have to worry about it anymore, because now we got this. So, as I suspected, power supply. Nice long, solid cable. Love that. See what we got here. What's this? Oh, this is the USB to connect to a computer. It's pretty sick. I'm gonna have to convert that to USB-C just because my MacBook doesn't have 8 ports on it. And then, all right, so this is wedged in between these 2 styrofoam blocks. Oh boy. She's got some weight to her. I'll give her that. She's got some weight. But remove 1 styrofoam block. Remove 2 styrofoam blocks. And we have our nice little unit in a plastic bag. Ooh, it's got a sticker. What does it say? Important. By breaking this seal, you are agreeing to the terms of the end user license agreement that is located inside the Let's rip that open. Oh, that felt so good. Yes, whoa, something just dropped. What is that? Looks like a foot. This goes to something. What does it go to? Alright, let's see what we got. We got some knobs. Clicky knobs. Ooh. Ooh, these are buttons. Okay. Switches. And then, oh man. But it's a nice expression pedal. It feels, just gonna have to get used to it. I'm pretty sure I put the weight of my foot on it. It'll move a lot easier than trying to move it with my freaking hand. Oh boy, let's see we got some plastic on the glass. I'm not gonna remove it. I know some people they see this little plastic and they want to just go. I'm not gonna do that. I want to keep the glass nice and clean. I'm that guy. You know, I want to keep it clean, scratch free. Man, you know, there's something really interesting about this, you know, in comparison to what I had before. It feels like such an upgrade from my HD 300. There are a few things right off the bat that I'm kind of like I miss a little bit. One is there was like this metal bar on the HD 300 where, like, if you know, it kind of stop you from, you know, stomping on the wrong thing. But one thing that this has that didn't is a lot more space. So I guess that kind of balances the workflow out a little bit. The HD 300 was a lot more squeezed in, so you needed a bar to kind of stop you from kicking and hitting things where you shouldn't be hitting them. But this is way more spaced out. So I think even with my gargantuan feet, I think we'll be able to make this work. Oh, dude, I'm so excited to see what kind of tones I get out of this thing. The Line 6, I can't wait to absolutely rip on this thing. Okay? Oh. Let's go, guys.